engines roaring, gas stations on every corner. That's the world we grew up in. But now, something's changing. Cars that make no noise, charging instead of refueling, and batteries so powerful they might outlive the car itself. Tesla, BYD, Porsche. Every automaker is racing, not just to build cars, but to win the battery war. Because the future of driving doesn't run on oil anymore. It runs on chemistry, innovation, and silence. So the question is, are electric vehicles truly ready to take over the world? Or is the battery revolution only just beginning? Stay with me, because in this video, we're going to uncover the answer together. For over 100 years, the sound of an engine was more than just noise. It was culture, identity, even passion. Gasoline cars built our highways, our cities, even our lifestyles. From the classic Ford Mustang to the roaring Lamborghini, cars symbolized freedom. But here's the twist. Freedom is being redefined. The shift from oil to electricity is not just a technical upgrade. It's a cultural reset in how we see mobility itself. Look around today. EVs are not a niche experiment anymore. They're hitting mainstream roads at a pace no one predicted. Tesla may have kicked off the hype, but it's not alone anymore. Chinese giant BYD is now outselling Tesla in several markets, proving EVs can be mass-produced at scale. Volkswagen is spending more than $60 billion to transform its lineup. Hyundai and Kia are creating stylish EVs that win awards worldwide. Even icons like Ferrari, Porsche, and Lamborghini, brands built on the roar of engines, are unveiling electric models. The message is crystal clear. The future of cars is electric. But here's the real hook. EVs aren't just about being eco-friendly. They're about being better cars. Step into a modern EV and you instantly notice the difference. Instant torque when you press the pedal, a smooth and quiet ride, and dashboards that feel more like tablets than control panels. Cars like the Tesla Model 3 or Hyundai Ioniq 5 don't just drive, they update like smartphones. Imagine waking up to new features after a software update while your car is parked in your driveway. That's not a dream. That's daily life for EV owners. And performance? That's where EVs crush the competition. Take the Tesla Model S Plaid 0060 in under 2 seconds. That's faster than most million-dollar hypercars. Rimac Nevera, an all-electric hypercar, broke more than 20 performance records in a single day. Even family EVs like the Kia EV6 GT outrun many sports cars. EVs are proving that clean doesn't mean boring. In fact, clean can mean thrilling. But despite the excitement, EVs face their ultimate test: range, charging, and cost. And all three connect back to one thing: the battery. Now let's talk about the part that makes or breaks the entire electric dream: the battery. Because no matter how stylish the car is, or how advanced the software feels, without a powerful and reliable battery, an EV is just a fancy gadget on wheels. Today, almost every electric car depends on lithium-ion batteries, the same technology that powers your phone and laptop, only scaled up. But scaling up is not simple. An EV battery must store massive amounts of energy, deliver long range, charge fast, stay safe, and last for years. That's a huge demand. And while the progress so far has been remarkable, this is exactly where the real revolution is still unfolding. Think about it. Early EVs barely managed 100 kilometers of range. People were terrified of being stranded with a dead battery, what we now call range anxiety. But look at today's numbers. The Lucid Air offers over 500 miles of range. Tesla's Model S crosses nearly 400. Even affordable EVs now routinely hit the 250-300 mile mark. Range anxiety isn't gone completely, but it's fading fast. Charging, too, is evolving. A decade ago, plugging in your car meant waiting hours. Today, ultra-fast chargers can add hundreds of kilometers in less than 20 minutes. Companies like Tesla, with its supercharger network and networks like Ionity in Europe, are making charging almost as convenient as filling up a gas tank. And this is just the beginning. Some new technologies aim to reduce charging to the time it takes for a coffee break. But the real game changer? Solid-state batteries. Instead of the liquid electrolyte used in today's lithium-ion cells, solid-state batteries use a solid material, which allows for higher energy density, faster charging, and reduced fire risk. Automakers like Toyota, startups like QuantumScape, and even giants like Samsung are pouring billions into this technology. Imagine a battery that lets your car run 1,000 kilometers on a single charge and fully recharge in 10 minutes. If this breakthrough hits mass production, the EV revolution will accelerate beyond anything we can imagine. Still, let's be real. There are challenges. EVs are often more expensive up front, even if they save money on fuel and maintenance. In the long run, battery raw materials like lithium, cobalt, and nickel come with supply chain and environmental concerns. Recycling EV batteries at scale is still in its early stages, and of course, charging infrastructure outside major cities can feel incomplete. For millions of drivers, especially in developing countries, these obstacles are very real. But history has shown us something important. When a technology is better, adoption is inevitable. Smartphones replaced landlines, streaming replaced DVDs, and electric vehicles are now on the same unstoppable path. Governments worldwide are reinforcing this shift. Norway has already reached the point where nearly every new car sold is electric. The European Union plans to ban the sale of new combustion cars by 2035. China, the largest auto market in the world, is producing millions of EVs every year. And in the United States, massive investments are underway to build charging networks and offer incentives that make EVs more affordable. So, are electric vehicles and their powerful batteries ready to take over the world? The answer is yes. The revolution has already begun. We may not be at the finish line yet, but we're past the point of no return. Gasoline cars won't disappear overnight, but their fate is sealed. Just like film cameras gave way to digital, combustion engines will give way to electric motors. The only real question left is, how fast will this future arrive, and will you be part of it? Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you found this video thought-provoking, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe to InnoVar Hoy. Because the future of technology isn't tomorrow, it's happening right now.